New CSGO tricks that pros like to use, and we're gonna start this episode in Acre's POV from Vertigo. Big thanks to mnadczuk for sending me the moment, which goes like this. Firstly, through the window ramp smoke that you can pause and mimic yourself, but after that he uses his big boy zoom machine to wallbang the A ramp entrance / breach area. He took 2 shots and felt it was enough because he needed to be in condition to play some more rounds. Anyways, a neat AWP line that could reward you with some free damage early in the round, or if you're feeling extra lucky, why not even later into the round. We're gonna move on with a tip on Dust 2 that could fit into a what pros could do better category. We are with MOTM here and see how he silently climbs onto those boxes close to B tunnel's entrance. He did it from the right, which is surely very easy to do, completely silent way to get up, but at the same time it's pretty risky, not only if anyone is close here white swinging you, but also because of all the weird nades that can come onto your way. I bet many of you didn't know, but you can climb the same boxes silently simply by walking on the car here and then jumping off from it. No strafes needed. Just a W and jump, a very easy way to climb those boxes from the left, plus if not much, then it's surely a tiny bit safer method than going that close to the tunnel's entrance. Alright, Mirage and Mighty Max with an almighty one-way smoke in B apps. Firstly, his teammate threw DP app smoke from CT spawn, then they flash a couple of times to get control as safely as possible over here. Now he gets into the corner, crouches, aims loosey-goosely on the wooden line, plus right click throws. Smoke has to land a bit away from you, but overall it's not a pixel perfect at all. Do not sweat too much about the lineup, just remember the idea and the wooden line on the ground. From his perspective, view is not bad at all. He can clearly see T-side apps. He threw his smoke a couple of seconds before the other one expired, so there's no off time where T's could be dangerous too, and in general, enemy side can really see nothing but the smoke at the kitchen area. You'll be very well hidden. Also, one interesting detail I saw here was the name tag. If you have seen the CSGO celebrity skins video, then this name tag was used by a famous footballer, Casemiro, so maybe someone in the comment section could do some research and find out why Casemiro's knife is in hands of Mighty Max. We would all have a better game sense and probably rank up because of that. Anyways, long talk, bad talk, so one last time, I let you enjoy the smoke move from Gordon Ramsay's perspective. Overpass with a move from Team Yeah, nothing too crazy here, just a T-side aggro boost on the sandbags in B short. It needs to be smoked like that, and I just wanted to show you the angle game here. While the guy on top of the sandbags could see CT multiple times and communicate all the info to his team, then from CT side this close to fence angle is just a bit too weird, a bit too uncommon that he probably never saw the T from the boost position. A very powerful, rocky type of angle for barrels indeed. Next up, Nuke and NBK with an uncommon plus interesting smoke for silo. He runs out from spawn, but not too far as he finds this yellow post / paint bucket stuck spot over here. Then he crouches plus aims like shown, close to the shadow line, and jump throws his smoke. It flies nice and high, plus lands on the roof of main / mini, as I hear people call it with different names 24/7. They combined it with some other outside smokes that are not too uncommon, because this smoke solo isn't that powerful. As you can tell, it's obviously meant to deny CT's clear vision towards silo and the roof itself. Easy as that, simple as that, not complicated as that. We continue from Train, Face Cracks POV, who uses some sneaky cracks to see the light through the smoke. Actually, it's just how the game works, and you can use the same trick in multiple positions around different maps. Light sources are visible everywhere through the smokes, and now if you pick a great angle so it could cover enemies' moving trajectory and the light suddenly disappears, it means there's someone in between you and the light source. Facecrack used his knowledge well and got rewarded because of that. A very universal trick with lots of possible spots to execute it. Next up, Inferno and Ballroop getting into the fountain corner here, plus holding a smoke at this bottom door aiming spot. He didn't throw it though, so I had to hop onto an offline server myself to try it out. Obviously a great and not a deep smoke to prevent or at least make the B rush less deadly, but I believe it also serves a little one way over here. Feel free to try it out. Anyways, it's not scientifically proven yet, so do your own measurements and enjoy. Alright Nuke, and huge thanks to Carlo for sending me this next idea. JLAYM's POV, he runs out from the spawn, lines himself up with this We Shipping Corporation logo, then make sure you're standing up, plus aim where the small posts, top wire and the building meet. If you have it, then jump throw. Smoke will bounce off from the edge of the building and land into a very cool stuck position. You could now potentially use the smoke as a one-way for yourself on the garage roof, but you can also throw it just to shuffle the cards a bit and keep enemies guessing about your possible position. Awesome stuff. This lineup even has a bit room for mistakes, meaning that it's very easy to hit it 10 out of 10 times in the heat of the moment. Why not to try it out yourself? Overpass. It's been quite a while when we lost those nice boost windows from toilets, but you can still do the OG over the wall 2-man tower in banana like Cloud9 over here. A pretty boring, but that's all these blank stone toilet walls can offer for now. Take the maximum out from it. We're gonna continue from Mirage with Keto. You surely remember the famous copy run plus jump throw smoke, but Keto here firstly mollies ramp, then backs himself into this corner, aims like shown, and jump throw. Smoke firstly flies over the ramp, does some groovy bouncing back there and pops deep into the entrance. There's a slight gap, but whoever tries to cross the smoke loses their vision, plus this way it's sticking out at its maximum, which should make enemy team very cautious for potential sneaky smoke plays over here and of course waste their time. Next up, Vertigo, another idea from Mad Lions. They both have pretty much the same lineup here at middle as they aim at the roof and just walk through their nades like that. Make sure you hop onto an offline server and practice it beforehand to get the angles right, but once you master it, the result is an amazing early T-side middle nade that could potentially be lethal for the enemy side if you double them up and enemy is right underneath the explosion. Alright, Inferno in Tapson's eyes. Nothing really new and special, but as I know many people are struggling, here's the very default deep banana smoke that Tapson likes to use quite often. He backs himself into the trash can corner, aims above the right side flower pot, plus jump throws. Smoke bounces on one of those small balconies and finally lands nice and deep into banana. Fast delivery and a tasty smoke. Add some molotovs to gain easy banana control. From Tapson to Taps, Dust 2 and an alternative long flash by him. As you could see, it gets the corner guys nice plus white, easy to remember lineup. The roof below makes you move when you jump throw, which adds some extra style to it. Get into the corner, aim at the wall line, and when someone is ready to peek with a flash, then jump throw. Flash goes accurately over the building, leaving enemy side no time to react to this. #basic. Next up, a result of some really weird theory crafting, but that's what it's all about, right? I just found it by myself while I was testing out some of the pro ideas, and I'm not claiming I'm a pro, but if you have made it this far into the video, you're a weird guy and you probably like to know all those weird useless ideas. So on Nuke, when there's a smoke inside the hut ground, people can still molotov hut roof, but if a smoke lands on this little post edge, it denies some of the hut molotovs. I even came up with a corner position, pretty pixel perfect lineup for that from heaven, and I would say it's an extremely useless finding because it's nearly impossible to do it with the right timing to ruin a executes molotov, unless I didn't pay attention that the same smoke gives you a cool result for squeaky as well. So you could kinda use it for two purposes. Firstly, as a one-way for squeaky if they're close to the door and you're holding it from a distance, plus secondly, it denies hut roof molotovs. At some point, CS is all about surprising your opponents, and this smoke is actually not too bad for that. Back on Inferno, Tizian's POV, and here I let you see probably the longest distance coffins molotov ever. Feel free to use YouTube's epic pause feature to mimic it. I can only tell you that there are more human ways to do it. Alright, Dust 2, Chris J and his fancy molotov to short. Thanks to imik for sending me this. Firstly, of course, gentleman's right click Xbox smoke that gets bugged on the door. Then he lines himself up with the right side of lower ton's wall, aims at the Xbox corner, plus jump throws. He bounces his head onto the tunnel arch and therefore the molotov flies with a cool trajectory into short, spreading nice plus white there. If not anything else, then 12 style points for sure. We're gonna continue with a quick molotov tip, Manx POV, get into the corner, which is a decent safe spot, aim a bit downwards from this dark stone on the wall, plus jump throw. It gets the annoying party tree corner that some people tend to go from parties, so we are surely ruining someone's action over here, but that's what good Nade guys can do. Next up, Overpass from Marcelio's eyes, but Akis has a big role in this move as well. Let's have a look at it first. 5 versus 4, mainly because of the amazing run boost over the default short molotov, plus a huge entry into the round. Because of a boost, Marcelios took only 8 HP damage. See how they used this small ramp to run boost without stopping, as bottom guy needs to stand up all the way along. In my opinion, an impressive move, as impressive as if you would like the video right now, but only do it when you actually liked it. Also subscribe to the channel if you think like is not enough, and with subscribers we're gonna see in the next cool video.